coverage is designed to do. Probably the most common pick and roll coverage across the league is switching. This one is straightforward. You are switching assignment.
It's time for the NBA Live. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for Ross.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Russell Westbrook out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then it's Thompson, and it's Hachimura in at the power forward. And for Toronto, they've got Dwight Powell, Luka Doncic out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's...
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
Doncic, no good. Here's Washington now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians, but as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oladipo finds Millsap. For 3, Westbrook.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And Oladipo kicks to Millsap. Back to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Here's Hachimura. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Fournier's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Oladipo dishes to Westbrook. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. .132 left in the first quarter. Right side Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Thompson against Fournier. Ross for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Grizzlies. From 10 feet out, Oladipo. Here's Thompson. That shot missing, and Toronto will go the other way with it.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Ross against Thompson. Now here's Ross. T right on him.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it goes down 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, Ross. He picked up 30 points in their last win against. Here's Robinson. And still a close game as the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
We've got Evan Fournier. Terrence Ross is out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Steve, compare it now to when you were playing. Did teams go deeper into their benches than they used to?
Yeah, they do. I think because of this load management, resting players. So you see a lot of guys play a lot. And also what they've done right now with the G League, being able to bring guys up. They use those guys, and I think it helps a lot, even not on games, but in practice. You'll see more guys are involved in giving guys rest.
Yeah, that makes sense. The Wizards have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And both free throws good for Westbrook. Toronto trails by 5. And here is Doncic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Fournier against Millsap. Fournier's shot is off.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Westbrook passes to Oladipo. 16 feet away. He gets it in there. Oladipo's got 4 this quarter.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Ross against Oladipo. Pass to Doncic. Over Westbrook. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Doncic.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Oladipo misses.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And the dunk by Powell.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Millsap finds Westbrook. Back to Millsap. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Oladipo. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ross has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Doncic. Again, Toronto.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Westbrook passes to Thompson. Oladipo outside. Thompson surveying the floor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Every year, Thompson becomes more comfortable handling the basketball, that time attacking on the drive.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ross against Oladipo. Ross kicks to Doncic. It's Robinson, top of the key. Now here's Ross, guarded by Oladipo. Doncic outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
For 3, Westbrook. It's not going to go for him. And Toronto will come the other way.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Wizards trail by 3. The 3. It's been all about Luka. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Oladipo, Paul Millsap out there with Hachimura. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Home in the paint. Ross against Oladipo. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Saturday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Orlando Magic.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Pass to Westbrook. Outside Millsap. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Wizards with another miss.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Fires from 14. Doncic, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Westbrook with the bucket. Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
Oladipo taking his time here. Puts up a 3. Westbrook can't get it to go.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Thompson with it. Robinson picks him up. Oladipo against Ross. Unloads from 13. Oladipo misses. Toronto leading by 7. 1:06 left to play in the third. Powell finds Doncic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hachimura the pass to Millsap. Here's Westbrook. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Tristan Thompson is second.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Doncic against Oladipo. Here's Fournier, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
And that one falls for Fournier. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. The feed to Millsap. Here's Hachimura. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Hachimura's got his first basket of the night.
And you see the vision from Paul Millsap. That's another area that he provides for his teams.
Oladipo against Ross. With 2 seconds left. Offline. And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, Terrence Ross is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Robinson, then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Powell in at the 4.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's Ross. He can't get that one. Nice D from Oladipo.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Hachimura. Shoots over Powell. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Hachimura. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Doncic. Back to Ross. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Wizards trail by 6. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Westbrook with it. Shoots over Doncic. The pass to Westbrook. Launches a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Fournier passes to Ross. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Ross against Oladipo. Pass to Westbrook. He tries for 3. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic feeling it out. Ross in the corner. Powell in the high post. They need this one. Good work defensively by Millsap.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Snatched up. Hachimura the pass to Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And the the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Toronto calls timeout. They're up by 2. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And he's grabbed this game with both hands and just never let it go. I mean, he scored a huge percentage of their points. He hadn't been the main guy for them. He's been the only guy for them.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Here's Westbrook. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Ross doesn't go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Doncic against Westbrook. Ross on the wing. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. One is